All right, so that was Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kamal Nath, who said it's a big blot. The developments that we saw play out over the last 45 minutes, it's a big blot on parliamentary democracy. And as the Parliamentary Affairs Minister, he's going to recommend strictest possible action against the errant MPs. I believe Maha Siddiqui, my colleague, is joining us from outside the Parliament House, and she does have some guests with her. Maha, it's over to you for the moment.
Many thanks, Ruchika. I have with me TDP leader Naman Nageshwar Rao, sir. Resentment is understandable, but what we saw in the House today was unprecedented. Have you ever witnessed anything of this sort, where a substance was sprayed to disrupt the proceedings in the House?
It is really very unfortunate. We never expected they will do like this. Some of the Congress MPs and Seemandhra MPs, when the Telangana bill was introduced, at that time, they opened the small tear gas, and it is very unfortunate the way they have done it. The Telangana issue is there since last 40 years. If there is anything to be, they are having some consensus. Let them discuss, debate it. Parliament is only for that purpose.
Sir, but your own MP also apparently brandished a knife in the House. That is also unprecedented. What action will your party take against it?
Definitely, irrespective of the parties, any MPs do like this inside the Parliament, I am against for that. And action to be taken, all the MPs who will do like this.
So, but what guidelines did you give to your MPs who were also protesting? There were people who climbed on the tables. There were unruly scenes, absolutely deplorable scenes in the House.
Yes, at that time I also I tried to not to do like this. I've seen that. Some of the MPs, they are claiming the tables. I told it is, see, Parliament is having some decorum. Parliament is there, just like Devalai. और पूरा entire country का issues को debate करने के लिए parliament है और inside the parliament, if the member of parliamentarians doing like this, it is very unfortunate.
So whose mistake is it? Is it the government's mistake that they could not maintain order on the floor of the House? Or do you think even the Speaker could have taken action? Because since yesterday, threats had been doled out by Seemandhra MPs. There were also reports that they would perhaps carry some substances or snakes with them inside the House and disrupt proceedings. Do you think the government was lax? They did not take these threats seriously?
No, from the beginning, government has failed on this issue. Why? Because when this Telangana issue, cabinet was passed, where the PM is the head of the institute, then CM, Chief Minister, is opposed. When the AICEC, they have taken the action, favorable action for Telangana, and the PCC, Pradesh Congress, they opposed. All these things is created by the Congress government, definitely.
What about the Speaker, sir? She has rights of her own where she can expel, suspend these members as well. What happened to that?
Yeah, they would have taken this action well in advance. Speak definitely, when they are creating the issues like this since last 1 week, when the session was started. At that time itself, they should have suspended.
So my final question to you, in this melee, the opposition says they did not even hear that the Telangana bill was moved or introduced. Now, what do you think is the fate of the Telangana bill in that case?
No, the bill was introduced very clearly, and now we demand bill to be passed. Why? Because being a Telangana people, the Telangana issue is there since last 40 years. And for Telangana, a lot of youth was, self-immolation. They have died 1,500 people. Telangana is 40 years old. Since last 40 years, people are demanding for the separate Telangana.
Right.
Yeah.
And you are promising action against your own MPs who disrupted proceedings.
My point is, irrespective of this party, that party, whoever do all these things, action to be taken by the Speaker.
All right.
Yes.
Many thanks, sir, for speaking with Headline.